Hey there, Brickies. An ARCADE1UP 60-in-1 cabinet 4 months later, is it still worth it? I'm making this video because I showed you guys everything needed for a 60-in-1 and how much it would cost. It's roughly around $100 to make a 60-in-1 cabinet with all the parts if you already have purchased an ARCADE1UP cabinet. Before we get any further into this video, 7 out of 10 of you that are watching this video are not subscribed to this channel. So consider subscribing to become a Brickie today. So here's my ARCADE1UP 60-in-1 cabinet. It is in a Space Invaders cabinet, and it gets the most use by me personally. I always play this cabinet because it has a lot of variety. It has a lot of heavy hitters. It's got Frogger, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3. The list just goes on, and it's not too expensive. So this Space Invaders cabinet, I got it for $75 on clearance, and you know, all the parts were roughly around $100. So for under $200, you can get a 60-in-1 cabinet, and especially if you only have room for one cabinet, you know, you get 60 games in it, and you know, that's plenty of games. You're never gonna run out of games to play. And it doesn't really take away from the cabinet, you know, just the 1 and 2 player buttons right here, but it still looks, you know, amazing. I did upgrade the controls and the joystick and the buttons, but you know, it still looks like an ARCADE1UP. So I guess the big question is, do I recommend a 60-in-1? Yes, I still recommend it after 4 months, and you know, I'll still recommend it a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Now, I will say, if you are going to do a 60-in-1 for the very first time, the Space Invaders cabinet is the best option because it requires no added, you know, drilling besides putting the 1 and 2 player buttons. But, you know, I did do a Galaga one as well, and that was a little bit more work because of the control deck, but I would recommend doing the Space Invaders cabinet if you have it. So if this is something that interests you, a 60-in-1 ARCADE1UP cabinet, I have some videos showcasing everything that you need for a 60-in-1 and, you know, exactly where everything goes. So if you want to see that video, feel free to leave any suggestions down below for future videos. I'm going to mention it one more time. If you are not a Brickie yet, please consider subscribing by clicking this icon right here. There's going to be another video followed by a playlist. And I just thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, until next time, see you next time.